We're in our workshop today. This is the new Chesil Speedster electric chassis. We've been working on this on the quiet with Westfield, and just by way of a bit of introduction, we've moved from a VW Beetle platform to a bespoke chassis, so a fabricated chassis. We've got a different rear end on from the petrol version. So this is the chassis from this point forwards is common between the petrol and the electric, but this is all bespoke to the electric. And we've got 3 battery boxes. This is the battery box. We've got 8 battery modules in here. Each one's got about 18 kilowatt hours of battery capacity. So we can get the standard variant comes with one in the rear left here and one in the front. That balances up with the driver. If you want the long range version, then we put a 3rd battery in here. That will take you up over 220 miles. With this you should get easily over 150, maybe a little bit more. This area in the middle here, the motor sits here and then drives onto the differential unit in the back here. And then across the back, on this plate we get the charger, 7 kilowatt charger, so it should charge the car in about 3 to 4 hours. Here goes the inverter, which converts the DC battery voltage into AC, into the AC motor here. And then here is a distribution box which really combines the output and input from the charger, the batteries, brings it all together in one place, and with all the fuses and the battery monitoring system. So yeah, this is it before we fully assemble it, and hopefully we'll do that over the next 2 or 3 weeks, and then we can ship it back to Westfield. They can assemble the body on it and we can get testing. There we go, ready to go. Still got a gear stick, which is quite cool, but it just does drive and reverse. I do like that. So, off we go. So as you can see, it's not the same performance, but far more cultured drive. It's not big and heavy. This is very light, easy to drive. We're doing 40 miles an hour, but there's plenty of torque there. This motor in here is 120 kilowatts, so 160 horsepower, 310 newton meters, revs up to 12,000 RPM. But the gearing is such that the pull away is not as intense as it was in the Porsche, or as intense as it is in the original car. It does waft away from the line a little bit. That's probably the bit that we need to go away and work on, maybe change the gearing. But the mid-speed, I mean, we're doing 30 miles an hour now. Tip it, really pulls. Very quickly, you're doing 60 miles an hour. For country lanes, it's fantastic. I said earlier on that the steering's very light, it's very precise. It's got a reasonable amount of regen. Again, we can tune that. At the moment you lift off and it just slowly decreases, pretty similar to the petrol. But when you touch the brakes, obviously we go to another level of regen and try and get back as much energy as you can back into the battery. It's a mid-September day and it's gorgeous.
You can catch up with all the previous episodes of Down at the Barns simply by clicking on the link.